Hey friends, welcome back. Today I wanted to share with you a quick Valentine's Day gift DIY from the Dollar Tree. So what I grabbed for this DIY was a 100-piece puzzle. This was the one I chose, and some paint and this cute gift bag and a frame. So I went ahead and printed out the sayings that I needed, and I took pieces of the puzzle from the center of the puzzle that connected together, and I went ahead and painted those pieces white. I probably should have flipped them over and painted the other side, but in the end I only gave them one coat, so I kind of liked how you could kind of see kind of a little bit into the puzzle that was behind it. We're gonna put paper on top of it too, so I just did kind of one quick coat and dry brushed it and liked the way all of that turned out. Then I just cut off the top part because I'm going to use this for like the sign. So here is the font information, and these sizes worked out great for the size puzzle that I had. So I wanted to kind of let you know, in case you do this DIY, you don't make your names too big because they need to fit on these teeny tiny puzzle pieces. These are the sizes that worked for this font. If you change your font, you're going to have to play around and see what size works best for the font that you choose. I'm just lining my bag up with my frame. I got this frame at Dollar Tree. It was black. I painted it white for a different project, and it is a collage frame, and it comes with this mat, and what I end up doing is cutting just right here, and it ends up making a square mat for my entire frame. So I'm lining that mat up with my bag, and I just drew a line so I would know where to cut it so it would fit inside this particular frame. And I just left the bag together. I didn't cut down the sides or cut the back off or anything. I just kind of kept it just like this. If you know me, you know I have a slight obsession with brown craft paper. If you haven't checked out my table runner DIY, I'll link that for you guys too. So I decided just to add kind of dimension to this, to add a layer of craft paper on top of the hearts. I thought too this would make it easier to read with the white paper. It would kind of pop a little bit. So I cut it to size and I trim it up, and I'm going to go ahead and just glue that right to my bag. I probably should have used like a tape runner or a glue stick for this, but I had the trusty glue, school glue, just nearby, so I just went ahead and used school glue for basically this entire project. Before I glued everything down, I wanted to make sure that all of my words fit and that the puzzle pieces would fit in the middle. So I'm lining everything up and trimming the edges of, I guess, these word sign pieces, and lining it all up and making sure the puzzle pieces fit. This is a Dollar Tree puzzle, so they're not the easiest to kind of snap together, but it's not a terrible big deal because I'm going to be gluing them into place. They were just a tad bit hard to work with, just kind of a heads up. You kind of just have to like shove them together to make them really work. After I lined everything up, I went back and just used that school glue to glue down the paper. And I just used my finger to kind of like clean up all of the mess that ran out. I just was kind of being rustic with this project, and I really do like the way it turned out. I had planned to use Mod Podge to get these tiny names onto the puzzle pieces, but you know, that school glue was just right there, so So I ended up just using that again. And again, I didn't have any problems. It dries clear, so it's not really a big deal. I just had to cut these teeny tiny names down the best I could, and just took the school glue and rubbed it on the back and put it on the puzzle. And I do want to mention, you want to kind of look at your puzzle pieces. So I had Amanda and Corey. Obviously my name is the longest, so I made sure to put my name on the longer puzzle piece. Had I put Corey on there first, I probably would have realized, oh no, Amanda doesn't quite fit on this smaller one. I should have switched them around. So just kind of keep that in mind when you're placing them. With the kids' puzzle pieces, I put them in the order of the kids. So I wanted to make sure I picked puzzle pieces that their names would fit on. The only time I did not use school glue, I did use hot glue to glue the puzzle pieces onto the sign. And then I just lined that mat right back on top and put the whole thing into the frame. And I didn't have a problem with that bottom part of the bag being in there. It wasn't too bulky or anything. I just went ahead and pushed it all down and attached the backing back on. And there we have it. I think it looks so cute. So first we had each other, then we had you. Now our puzzle is complete. I think this is such an adorable Valentine's Day gift. I can't believe it all came from the Dollar Tree. Thanks so much for watching, guys. You can find more from us here. Make sure you subscribe so you can follow all of our DIYs. Give it a big thumbs up and let me know down in the comments, how do you celebrate Valentine's Day? Happy Valentine's Day, guys. Bye.